in Colorado, and he's you talk about a chemistry building process. They're going out to dinner on weekends together. There'll be 10 or 12 of them show up at the restaurant and just split some wings or something and just get together and hang out. So that goes a long way to help build chemistry, not only in school and on the court, but you want your team to be your friend. I mean, everybody's got to stand up for each other.
Right. Yep.
Lakers on the far end of the court. This is kind of different. We're going to be calling this from the corner of the court, but fortunately we've got a great camera angle. Jonah set us up mid-court so we can see both ends. We're kind of tucked down here in the corner, though, near the stage that they would do performances on. So we'll get through it. It's not that far. It's only 96 feet. I know my eyes are going, but 96 feet is not a long way to follow the basketball.
No, it's going to be a great night of basketball here on Friday night in Lebanon, Missouri. And I'm really feeling good about our Lakers tonight.
Well, they're off to a good start, Jeff, and we'll just hope it holds true. But they've got something going. The chemistry's there, it seems. And they've got the pieces. They've got some talented athletes. And if they can just figure out how to play together through some tough times, I think they're going to win a lot of basketball games.
And, you know, we've got this kid, the sophomore, Alan Pogue, who's been playing basketball year-round now for several years. He is our number one player. When he hits those threes, we win. So if we see how Poe goes, how the Lakers goes.
And Dernan's work on the inside, the quarterback for the Camdenton Lakers football team, comes out, he's strong, he can jump out of the gym, and then you back him up with Johnny Seamouth and Owen Borbet, who got the MVP of that tournament we talked about recently. They've got some kids that they can go to, and then you add in a Franklin kid, somewhere along the way, and they can go pretty deep.
Absolutely.
They're 6 or 7 deep, I think, and ultimately, if you're a coach, you want 8 guys that can go into the game at any time. And Daniel Edson said this off air, that he feels like he's got 16 kids that he can intermingle and figure. He just needs to figure out which 5 are going to play best together.
Right.
But I think he's decided on at least his first 6 or 7, it sounds like, in the early going of this season. And I think he'll be in good shape.
And we've got 2 sophomores starting tonight.
Right.
Along with 3 seniors. So it's a good mix. Future's bright for our Lakers. And tonight, hopefully, we can get the W here in our big rivalry with our Lebanon Yellow Jackets. All you Laker fans know that Lebanon basically had been our biggest rival in football for several years in the conference. Now we're not in their conference anymore, but we still play them.
It's nice to have a game. It's kind of like MU and KU.
Yeah. Well, true. They're coming back together next year, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So, similar kind of situation, but being here tonight is just going to be a blast, and I hope everyone enjoys our broadcast.
We'll take a quick break and be back with the introduction of the starting lineups and the tip in tonight's game between the Lebanon Yellow Jackets and the Camdenton Lakers right here on MoSportsZone and Mix 92.7 Sports.
The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, honored supporter of the Osage Indians and Camdenton Lakers. Come in Monday through Saturday for the finest cuts, entrees, sides, sandwiches, and dinner needs. Always serving fresh hot ribs for Friday night lights. The Butcher Shop Catering, custom catering with our recipes or your grandma's, we cook to order. Customer service is #1 for any event, any size. The Butcher Shop behind Central Bank in Camdenton, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Aye, Captain, the seas of the Ozarks are too rough. Me and crew can't secure the screens and railings. She'll never be installed right. She ain't sturdy, Captain. Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control. It's the countdown to tip-off. Back to the Camdenton Lakers pregame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Lebanon High School. I'm Denny Benny alongside Jeff Parker for the broadcast tonight. Lebanon Yellow Jackets hosting the Camdenton Lakers. Yellow Jackets, as we made mention of, just 1-3 on this young season. And the Camdenton Lakers at 3-1. Looks like we're going to go ahead and do a national anthem here just momentarily. Jeff, this band is so good. One of the better pep bands you're going to hear around the conference or the state, I think. Yep. But they're into it, so I'm sure they'll do the national anthem for us, and we're going to stick around and let you hear that. We're not paying any royalties on Francis Scott Key. So we're going to have to stand up here.
Yeah.
Give him a shot of your belly there, Jeff, on the camera.
What belly, Daddy? Come on.
Maybe that was mine. All right. Bear with us. National anthem here momentarily. Live from Lebanon. This is their pep band. They're very good. Told you they were good. Do a nice job, don't they?
Excellent job. Yeah, absolutely.
A 25-piece band section over there, the pep band for tonight's contest between the Lebanon Yellow Jackets and the Camdenton Lakers. Should be a good basketball game tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Introduction of the starting lineups, Jeff.
Here we go for our Camdenton Lakers. Number 1, senior, 6'3", Carson Durnan. 6'3", sophomore, Eli Dickerson. And a senior, 5'8", Owen Borbet, along with senior Johnny Seamow. And our star player, the sophomore, Alan Pogue, coached by Daniel Edson. And now for the Yellow Jackets.
Just dim the lights on us. Good luck with this.
Yes. Turn on the flashlight. For the Yellow Jackets. Here we go.
You can start without him if you want.
I might as well. Number 1, Nolan Fort, a 6-foot senior guard. Next up for the Yellow Jackets, Mason Huber, another 6-foot junior guard. Then we have Blake Kaufman, a 6'1" senior forward. Noah Boggs, a 5'11" senior. And also Noah Thornhill, a 5'10" junior. So, Denny, looks like we have a much shorter Lebanon team out there as compared to our Lakers.
You know, they've got some bigger kids, I noticed, on the JV team. But, Jeff, I think they might get some time tonight just because they're going to need some size against this Lakers squad. But I remember a team that was at Osage years ago, probably 20 years ago. They lost one game all year. I think they were 25-1, lost in quarterfinals of state. Every one of them was 6 foot, except the point guard, and he was 6'2".
Oh, my. The point guard was the
So you never know. If they can shoot the rock, that's all that matters with this three-point rule.
Good point. Good point.
I hope they turn the lights back on. You know, when we're going to play the game, it's going to make it difficult.
A lot of excitement here in Lebanon tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, like you said, Jeff, it's a big rivalry game. I mean, this is what these teams and schools look forward to. These guys have been banging on the football field for a lot of years.
Absolutely.
Look at your football players that are in the starting lineup. Owen Borbet, Durnan.
Yep.
Johnny Seamout.
There they are, right.
They're not afraid to bang.
Carson Durnan tipping off for the Lakers.
Okay, I think somebody's making up Kaufman's size because he looks a little bit bigger than 6 foot. 6'1", I guess. Easily controlled by Durnan, and we're underway. Lakers with their first possession of the night. It'll be Owen Borbay at the top of the key to set the offense for the Lakers. Goes to his left wing, and there needs to be a rotation. There it is. Dickerson over to Seamout. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to the Yellow Jackets.
Johnny had an open look.
Thornhill hands it off to Huber. Huber spins right at midcourt and gives it off for Kaufman. Kaufman comes to the top. And a Thornhill 3-ball. No good. Rebound comes down to Owen Borbay. Borbay ahead in a hurry off the rack and good. Pogue.
Alan Pogue. Great. Beat the Yellow Jackets down the floor.
2-0 Lakers. Just underway here if you're just joining us. 7:10 left in the first quarter. It's a quick Laker lead. Lebanon with the ball now. Look at this swarming defense the Lakers employ. They are all over the court. Almost tied him up over there. Now Huber at the top will reset the offense for the Yellow Jackets. Pull up 3-ball. No good. Rebound controlled by Pogue. Pogue ahead to Seamout on the run out the other way. Hangs a little Euro step and the ball's blocked. Here come the Yellow Jackets. Frantic pace to start this one. 3-ball, no good by Thornhill. Borbay will slow things down, set the offense now at the top of the key for the Camdenton Lakers. Over to Seamout on the left wing. Back to Borbay. Borbay goes to the right side, picks up his dribble, dumps it inside low to Durnan. Durnan lost the handle on it. Or check that, Dickerson.
Yeah, Dickerson down low. I don't think he had a good handle on the ball when he received it. Turnover Lakers.
Here comes the Lebanon Yellow Jackets back the other way. Huber with the basketball. Gives it up 4-4 on the left side. Back up to the top to Kaufman. Kaufman hands off. Little weave. Danforth thought about a 3-ball. Thought better of it. Lost the handle on it. Almost stolen by the Camdenton Lakers. Great pressure defense by the Lakers. Best defense I've seen by a Camdenton Laker team.
Coach Edson's been stressing it in practice.
And a travel call.
Great
Good pressure defense. Durnan all over Kaufman. And he just couldn't control his dribble. Pogue inbounds to Borbay. Borbay will walk the ball down court. 5:43 left here in the first quarter. It's 2-0. Camdenton. High lob pass into Durnan. Durnan kind of tapped it over to Dickerson. Back out to Borbay to Dickerson. Dickerson on the left side. Dumps it down low for Borbay. Nice head and shoulder fake. Off the glass. Nice. Good. Borbay with his first two. 4-0.
Such a great athlete.
Not too many sports he can't play.
No.
Ooh, Durnan with an attempted steal there. Lebanon with the basketball and almost another turnover. Huber with the basketball out front, makes a move into the key. Kick out, 4-4, 3-ball, no good. Rebound comes down to Kaufman, and the kick out, 3-ball is good. That one by Boggs.
Noah Boggs with the first three for the Yellow Jackets. It's got the crowd pumped up now.
Dickerson on the left wing, over to Pogue. Pogue gives it back up for Borbay. Borbay goes right side to Seamout, left alone. Go ahead and shoot it, Johnny. Dickerson inside to Durnan, and Durnan pushed from behind. It's going to be called on Kaufman. That's his first.
Carson had good position underneath, and he was pushed. First team foul.
The nice thing about having somebody like Durnan underneath is he can go up and get the ball. Yeah. You can throw. If you get in trouble, just throw it up high. He'll get it.
Yeah.
Dickerson on the inbounds. Over to Seamout. 3-ball. Off the mark. No good. Rebound Pogue. Pogue over to Borbay. Borbay drives into the lane. Kick out. Dickerson. No good. Rebound comes down to the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Kaufman with the board. Brings it down himself. Enters the forecourt. And gives it up for Boggs. Boggs makes a line. Nope. push on the way to the rack.
Yep, foul on the floor.
So they'll wave the basket off, and it'll be Lebanon Yellow Jacket ball underneath. Boggs to inbounds. And the ball stolen on the inbounds by Pogue. Nice anticipation. Off the rack, and he's fouled to go to the line and shoot two.
Great steal by Ellen Pogue. Just couldn't finish at the end.
That's playing a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
You know, you said he plays all year round. I know he's on an AAU team and does some of those things. That's just anticipation. You've seen this so many times, and that time on the steal goes to the other end of the court and goes to the free throw line. He'll shoot two here. Normally a pretty good free throw shooter. First one's good. 5-3. Lakers by 2.
3 points for Ellen Pogue. 3 out of our 5.
Pogue guys the second. And probably a lane violation. No call on Lebanon. Lebanon stepped in the lane, and Pogue's talking to the official about it. I don't blame him because he crossed the lane. Pogue kind of saw him leaning in, and he just waited long enough where he stepped into the lane. It should have been a lane violation. To no avail. It is Lebanon Yellow Jacket basketball. Into the forecourt now. That's Boggs with the ball. Pull-up jumper, 10-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Durnan on the bounce. Durnan comes into the forecourt, gives it up for Borbay. They'll set their offense with him. At the top, Borbay sees a lane. Nice move. Couldn't buy the bucket, though. Did everything but get to the rack. Back the other way, Huber. Shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to Durnan. Durnan all over the boards tonight. Goes hard to the rack. Is fouled on his way. Nope. They're not going to give him the basket.
On the floor. Yep.
So it'll be Camdenton ball underneath. Strong play by Durnan to even get that ball up somehow, but the foul was on the floor. Out to Pogue for 3. Ball bounces off the back rim, comes down to the Yellow Jackets. That's Boggs into the forecourt now. Pulls up. Now he starts his drive again. Kick out to Huber. Huber shot, no good. Check that Kaufman on the shot. Dickerson gets it ahead to Pogue. Pogue up top. Left side now for Johnny Seamow. Seamow comes to the top. And gets it back to Borbay to reset the offense. Goes hard, found a lane, and that's just quickness. Found that lane and just drove it around the right side.
Owen Borbay lightning quick to the basket.
7-3, Camdenton with 2:52 left here in the first quarter. Kaufman at the top of the key, cut off there, throws a nice baseline pass. Now the kick out baseline, no good on the 3 ball. And Durnan with a big board, but they're going to call him for the push. And he did.
That'll be Carson's first ball.
He did. Carson's going for the basketball and just kind of ran through one of the kids on Lebanon. I think that was Kaufman.
Yep.
Giving up a little bit of size, and when you're a bigger guy, sometimes you bounce. You're both going for the ball, and the bigger body's going to win that one. On the inbounds, up to Boggs. Boggs at the top. We'll go over to Huber. Huber's 3. No good. And there's a good rebound by Pogue. Ball squirts loose and picked up by Durnan on the run out. No good, but it was on the floor, and Durnan will go to the line.
Boy, Carson sure is looking determined out there tonight, then.
Isn't it?
Wow.
Just taking care of the boards. He didn't actually, Pogue actually got that rebound, but kind of lost it on the floor. Durnan picked it up and went coast to coast. Durnan at the line now, shooting first shot. No good. Had a chance, wouldn't go down on the hop there. Got to make your throws in a competitive game like this. Second one for Durnan. Good. So 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and it's 8-3 now. Lakers by 5 with 2:29 left in the first quarter. This will be 4 to inbounds, does so to Boggs. Boggs has the ball in his hands a lot. I don't know if you realize that or not, Jeff, but I'm saying his name a lot. Shot up off the glass and good for Piercy, just into the ball game.
Brock Piercy just entered in. Nice turnaround jumper.
Durnan lobs it inside Dickerson. Kick out Seamow. Short. Air ball, no good. Durnan, nice save. Throws it off the defender. Out of bounds.
Carson Durnan, such a smart player.
Durnan made a little more contact with the cheerleading team than he had hoped. Or maybe he was hoping. I don't know. Corbett inbounds. And he finds Dickerson at the top. Dickerson hands the ball off to Durnan. Durnan at the top. Find your guard. Find your guard. Where's Owen? Durnan making a one-on-one move behind the back. Hangs. Got it.
Wow.
Count it. And one.
That was phenomenal. Carson Durnan. Wow, Denny, I've not seen that in the first 4 games.
That's a big-time move.
That is
behind
big
the back. Gets banged on his way to the rack, finishes, and now he shoots the free throw. 10-5, the Lakers.
That's a foul on Bristol Burton. That's his first.
That's just athleticism, pure athleticism. Yeah. Durnan's free throw on the way and good. 11-5, Lakers by 6.
Carson with 4.
Pretty one-dimensional Yellow Jacket team as I've seen so far.
Just throwing up the threes, Denny.
Yep, 4, no good. And a little foul underneath. We'll put Boggs at the line.
Got 7 misses for the Yellow Jackets so far, Denny.
Well, Boggs seems to be their go-to.
Yes, he does.
I mean, he's just, ball is in his hands. They want everything to run through Boggs, I think, on this Lebanon Yellow Jacket. Offensively and defensively, he's on the point. Misses the first free throw, so the score stays at 11-5. Camdenton by 6 with 1:38 left in the quarter. And the second one's good. 5-point ball game.
4 points for Boggs.
It's a great first quarter, being brought to you by the Butcher Shop in Camdenton. That's a great place to pick up some meats for the holidays, isn't it?
Love those flat irons.
Dickerson rolls to the lane, couldn't buy it. He's looking for his teammate underneath and just couldn't bring it in. Boggs, 3-ball on the way. No good off the back iron. Corbett runs down a long Karen. Back into the forecourt now, circles around the free throw line, gives it up for Pogue. Pogue makes a move left side, pulls up, 15-footer, too strong, no good. Rebound comes down to Boggs. Boggs ahead in a hurry to Thornhill, no good. Man, back and forth, not a lot of buckets here in the early going. Durnan gets fouled, and there's, called the foul on the floor. And I don't understand why this one official keeps talking to Carson. He's playing aggressively, but I mean, when you got a guy getting banged on the boards, that's what you want.
Right, yeah.
So Durnan back at the line. Just hit a free throw moments ago. In and out, no good. As soon as I say something nice about the kid, he does it.
Yeah. Second foul on Thornhill.
Brady Rapp just into the ball game now for the Lakers. Shot up and got the roll. Nice shooter's touch.
Carson with 6.
Parker into the ball game now for the Lakers. On the weak side, Seamow in pursuit, gives it up. And now they'll give it to Boggs at the top for Lebanon. Pull-up jumper. Boy, no arc. He's got all the moves. He makes good decisions. Just doesn't have the arc he needs on that shot. Corbett into the forecourt now. 25 seconds. Play for one. Coach Edson says spread it out. Let's get that last shot. Corbett drives down the lane. What do I know? Good hustle by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets to pull down the carom. And they've got 10 seconds left. Long 3-ball. No good by Thornhill. Let it go out of bounds. You got 6 seconds. Plenty of time for a long pass and a good 3-ball somewhere on the other end of the court. It's only 96 feet away. You got time.
Or you give it to the speedy Borbet, and he'll just go all the way. This kid can run.
Welchin just checks into the ball game for Durnan. You don't want Durnan to get a cheap foul with 6 seconds.
Great.
And
Coach
Welchin
Edson.
probably, I'm guessing, a little bit better 3-ball shooter.
Right.
Clock starts now. 5 seconds. Showtime. Borbet makes a move. Hangs off the glass. Good. Owen Borbet. Big time finish by Owen Borbet.
At the buzzer.
14-6 after one. Back with second quarter action in a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
KLOZ Eldon.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
This is Camdenton Lakers basketball. Back to the game. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri. Dunny Bunny and Jeff Parker. This place is rocking tonight, my friend.
Great atmosphere tonight here in Lebanon. And the Lakers sure look good. But I will say this, Denny. The Yellow Jackets missed 11 shots. Several were good looks. If they start falling, we could have a different game here.
I don't know that they can finish. I'm just nothing against the kids. Their shots don't seem to have the appropriate arch. They're flat, and it's harder to make a shot like that when you don't have it 2 or 3 feet above the rim. When you're 1.5 feet above the rim, you don't have the angle to get it through the hoop.
Right? Sure.
I may be totally wrong. We'll find out here in the second quarter if I start talking about them. Second quarter brought to you by American Sun Control. Here comes Lebanon. That's Huber. Handing the ball off to Thornhill. Thornhill gives it up for Kaufman. Kaufman on the wing, comes back up top for Boggs. Boggs makes a nice move. Kick out to Thornhill in the corner. Back to Boggs. Boggs up top for Huber. Good movement by the Yellow Jackets. Ball swatted out of bounds by Johnny Seamow.
Great help out defense in the lane, Denny. That's what Coach Edson's been stressing all year. Help out defense.
Block shots are often overrated. 80% of the time, the offensive team gets the ball right back. But it sure looks fun. It gets the crowd into it. Boggs for 3. There's the 3-ball he's been wanting. 14-9 now. 5-point lead for the Lakers. Just underway here in the second quarter. Hard take by Johnny Seamow. Count it.
Strong move. That's his first bucket.
Thornhill goes hard to the rack. Got it off the glass. Durnan back into the game. Just took a swat at it, but couldn't connect.
It's like a track meet.
16-11. Borbet slows things down a little bit. Brings Durnan to the top of the key. Durnan, strong move. Turnaround jumper, 8-footer's good. Strong move.
Carson's feeling it.
18-11 now. Lakers by 7. Ball tipped out of bounds. Johnny trying to buy one there as he's working the official. But the ball stays with Lebanon. Fort will inbounds along the sideline. Good defense. Good overplay defense. Kaufman with the basketball, top of the key. Kick out. Boggs for 3. No good. Rebound. Durnan in traffic. And he's fouled.
Another great rebound by Carson Durnan.
You counting boards for him?
I will be.
Well, let's just give him 6 for the first quarter.
Okay.
Because he's been banging, man.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, here comes a little more size for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. They know they're going to need some help with Durnan in there. And these kids are off the JV squad we just saw moments ago.
Yeah, number 32 is the Antoine Givens, a 6'2 junior.
And he can jump. Long arms. He's got a great wingspan. Durnan at the top. Nice feed down low to Seamow. Turnaround's good. That's a high-low. I mean, that is automatic. You get the ball at the high post at the free throw line. Your first look is somebody cutting through the key. That was perfect.
Great finish by Johnny.
Boggs with the basketball on the right wing. Goes baseline, fouled by Dickerson. That's Dickerson's first, I believe.
Yep.
As aggressive as Dickerson is on the court, I thought he might have a little more than that.
Actually, that's his second foul.
Paxton Yowell checks in for the Lakers. Boggs goes right wing, now back up top for Fort. Turnaround jumper in traffic, no good. Ball fought for, comes down to Pogue. Pogue out of traffic. Will enter the forecourt now as the point guard. Nice move between the legs. And for Borbet. Borbet, head and shoulder fake, goes strong inside. Ball kind of batted around, is getting sloppy. Durnan goes hard to the rack. Reverse layup. What a move. In traffic, Fort gets it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Durnan.
Carson changed that shot, too. He changed that shot down low.
Durnan's got double-double, and we got 5:20 left to play here in the first half. Double-digit rebounds, double digits scoring.
Just amazing.
Borbet gives it up for Seamount, left wing. Back to Borbet, slowing things down a little bit now. Over to Yowell. Yowell has the ball almost taken away. Oh, good dish. Nice look by Pogue inside to Durnan, coming in strong. They reached over the back. It's going to put Durnan back at the free throw line, adding to his point total. Nope, not yet. Nope. Ball inbounds to Johnny Seamount. Goes baseline, cut off there, loses the handle on the basketball. Now finds Durnan down low. Good place for it. Hangs in traffic, foul. They'll shoot two.
Yep. Carson's playing strong down low, Denny. Wow.
That's a whole new dimension for the Lakers. They haven't had that strong post player down there like they do. And Carson not able to play last year with the Lakers because of his knee.
Correct.
Looks like it's doing okay.
Looks great. Big scar on that knee.
First one. It's good. 23-11. What's that for Carson?
Well, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. It's actually 11 right now.
Double-double, 11 points, 10 boards for Carson here in the early going. 4:50 left to play in the first half. Durnan ties the second. In and out, no good. So the score stays at 23-11. That's Kaufman with the basketball. Drives hard to the rack. Got it to go. Borbet will walk it down court, getting a little intel from Coach Edson along the sideline. Seamount on the left side, over to Pogue. Pogue holds the ball high above his head, back to Seamount. Seamount kicks it over to Yowell. Yowell jumps into the lane, gives it up for Borbet. Runner, got it.
Owen Borbet, such a timely, great player. Timely bucket.
25-13 now. Lakers by a dozen. Boggs with a three ball, no good. Seamount with the board. And here comes the purple and gold back into the forecourt. Yowell highs a three, short off the front of the rim. Looked like a good shot, just a little short. On line. Back the other way. Another hard drive and run out, no good. Putback is good by Burton. Kaufman on the miss, Burton on the finish. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Sold out crowd at Remax Arena at Lake of the Ozarks, and Winter Shelton's got 5 seconds left to win this deal. Can they pull it off? Inbound passes to Shelton at the top of the key. They try to double team him. Shelton crosses over the competition with some razzle-dazzle. 2, 1, he shoots the game winner, and it's Winter Shelton for the win!
Shelton is caution. When buying a home or real estate, put the ball in Winter Shelton's hands for the game winner.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri. This place is rocking, Jeff. Hey, you made a good point off air. Go ahead.
Great atmosphere here tonight. Well, the Yellow Jackets, make the nice shot there. The coach automatically calls timeout. And it just seems like when in basketball, when that your team finally is making a shot, keep them out there. Why are we calling timeout? It ends the momentum for that team. they've been struggling. They make a nice bucket, and all of a sudden it's timeout time. I just don't think that's a smart thing to do, and I think you got to let the guys play. And when they find success, keep them out there.
You know who would agree with you? You know who never called a timeout? John Wooden.
Oh, yeah, he's only the greatest.
Not that you're on his level.
Never will be.
But he would never call a timeout. And he said he thinks it cost him a national championship one year. Borbay into the forecourt. Back to matters at hand. Borbay pulls up. 16-footer off the back of the iron. No good. And last touched by who? I thought Lebanon might have tapped that out of bounds, but it'll stay with Lebanon. And back the other way we go.
Not sure that's the shot we want Owen taking, but
Kaufman inbounds to Huber. Huber in the forecourt in a hurry. And that's just, oh, no.
No, right off. No foul, I don't think. I think just out of bounds, right? Yeah.
I didn't. He didn't call the foul, but he missed the out of bounds. It went off of number 4, Burton's leg.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Durnan didn't have anything to do with the deflection of that ball. That was off his own leg. He took a little chest bump from Durnan. But no foul, like you said. Lebanon to inbounds. Strong move. Kick out from the weak side. Burton, no good. Durnan, another board. Hands off to Borbay into the forecourt now. 3:13 left to play here in the first half. It's a 10-point ball game. Lakers 25, Lebanon 15. Pogue with the basketball. Gives it up. Now back to Pogue. Wants the 3 ball. In and out. No good. Rolled around the rim and came out.
He had a good look.
Rebound comes back to the Lebanon Yellow Jackets into the forecourt now. Ball loose and stolen. Here comes Pogue back the other way. Good D by Seamow. Over to Borbay. Borbay at the top of the key. Eyes things up. Head and shoulder fake. Now kicks it off for Dickerson, left wing. Up top now. Seamow, take it. There's your 3. Bang!
Bam! They got Johnny going.
Johnny is so capable of shooting that 3, and he hesitated. Then he said, what the heck? Finally, I think after he heard us.
7 points for Johnny.
I'm going to take a little assist on that last one. Fought for on the boards and a foul called on the Lakers. We'll see on who.
Carson.
Yeah. Well, the way he's banging
that's
there,
his second.
Yeah, that's all right. 2:13 left to play. I sit him. Save his 3 fouls for the second half. You're up 10.
Up 13. But yeah, right.
Burton makes the free throw. Dickerson comes out.
Ooh.
And Rapp checks back in. Here we go. Ransom will check in for Durnan. That's a smart move. Good coaching by Daniel Edson. Save his 3 fouls for the second half. Great first half of basketball for him. Double-digit points and rebounds.
14 rebounds.
Burton, second one's good. And here comes mass substitutions the other way. Well, he had 2 or 3 guys, but now Durnan comes back in. Okay, he's just going to play offense, defense.
Okay.
He's going to put Branson in on defense, so if you pick up a foul hustling, it's not going to go against Durnan.
Right.
Durnan less likely to pick up a foul offensively. That's just offense, defense. Not a bad move by Edson. Nice pass. Pogue, pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. And the ball stays with the Lakers. Got a break there. 1:59 left to play here in the half. And it's the Lakers by 9.
Boy, Pogue's shots are going down and coming right out.
Borbay to inbounds. Into Pogue. Not a bad place to start. Pogue gives it up. The wrap. Over to Seamow's 3. Johnny's on fire.
Johnny Seamow now with 10 points.
Ball loose, fought for. Durnan dives to the ground. Seamow comes over the top. Couple football players in a scrum. And it will stay with the Lebanon Yellow Jackets.
Johnny got the foul.
It's all right.
That's his first.
Okay.
Yep.
Branson checks in for Durnan. This is that offense-defense we talked about.
Yeah.
That's smart move. Lebanon to inbounds. That's Fort to inbounds the basketball. Watch for Boggs to try and come off a pick. Long time. Fort throws it back court. And Boggs has to run it down. Almost hopped out of bounds, but he controlled himself. Now back the other way in a hurry. Kicks it out for Thornhill. Now Thornhill gives it up for Huber. Back over to Thornhill. Thornhill kick out. Looks at a three. Boy, that was almost a travel right there. Huber gives it up for Kaufman. Kaufman.
Oh, Johnny.
That's not the foul you want, Johnny.
A little too aggressive.
Now you got a sub.
Second foul on Johnny.
Only 116. You got to be smart here. This might be a timeout. Just settle your kids down and don't let anybody foul. Branson up off the bench, and I'm sure it'll be for Johnny. It is. Good move. Just keep Durnan and Johnny on the bench. They both got 2. Only a minute 16 left to play here in the first half. 31-17. The Lakers by 14. That's Huber with the basketball. Nice take off the glass and good. Little lane opened up for him, and nobody closed it off. Back the other way, Borbay with a minute 2. In the corner, jumper by Dickerson. He got fouled. It's 3 free throws coming up here. Check, that was not Dickerson, excuse me. That was Rapp, Brady Rapp.
Brady's also a very good football player.
Seem to have a lot of those in Camdenton. First shot for Brady's good. Anybody that's going to wear the number 3 can shoot the rock.
Yeah, that's right.
3 or 23. You better check them.
Yeah. That's right.
First one's good. Second one's good. And with 57 seconds left to play here in the first half, we await the third free throw. Rapp trying to go 3 for 3 from the line. Shot on the way, and he does. Oh, just perfect.
Great rotation.
No rim, no nothing. He's got a nice shooter's touch. 34-19. Lakers by 15. Lebanon back the other way. Boggs swinging it around the perimeter. Gets it to Fort in the corner. Now back up top for Boggs. Boggs gets it to Piercy into the ball game, and the shot up no good. Hogue back the other way. 16-footer bottoms.
Timeout, Yellow Jackets.
They need it. 36-19. The Lakers by 17 with 32 ticks left. Back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back to Lebanon High School. Denny Bunny, Jeff Parker broadcasting live tonight with coverage for you between the Camdenton Lakers and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets trailing by 17. Badly need a bucket here. Don't let this thing get away from you. With only 24 seconds left, you got to control the basketball. And it went on the inline. I don't think it did, Jeff.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
We're sitting right on the inline. I was looking right down the line. I don't think it hit the black.
We caught a break there. A lot more substitutions, defense, offense. Coach Edson.
Well, Durnan in for the final 22 seconds. Be careful he doesn't get a foul, being overly aggressive. Yowell's on the court, as well as Brady Rapp. Brady has shown his shooting ability. Pogue with the basketball. Comes up top for Borbay. That rounds out your 5. And Borbay will set the offense over to Yowell. Back to Borbay. Steps down the lane. Nice pass to Durnan off the glass. Good. And that's the way the first half closes. Could not have been a better half of basketball for the Camdenton Lakers as they lead it 38-19 over the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Good crowd base here tonight for the Camdenton Lakers, and they're standing as they applaud their Lakers going to the locker room.
Laker fans have to be thrilled. What a great half. Johnny Seamow and Carson Vernon, the senior leadership, just amazing tonight, Denny.
We'll be back with a Hy-Vee halftime report in just a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Attention seafood lovers. This December, Hy-Vee has your holiday cravings covered with the ultimate crab sale. December 2nd through December 30th, swing by Hy-Vee's Fish Market to reel in these incredible deals. Cooked shrimp, just $5.99 a pound. Premium crab cakes, only $6. And delicious tender Dungeness crab clusters, just $14.99 a pound. Find these mouth-watering deals at Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, Jefferson City, Columbia, and Springfield. Tradition runs in the family. Family vacation, family Sunday dinner, and family holiday gatherings. Lake of the Ozarks boaters find top quality boats and service at Kelly's Port. The same owner and manager for over 40 years. Now that's a tradition. Start your own family tradition on a new Regal boat or Bennington pontoon, backed by highly trained and certified technicians. Kelly's Port on Business 54 in Osage Beach, the marina on Dude Ranch Road, or online kellysport.com. Book your winterization now.
Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast. Should've remembered the golden rule. No, not that one. Golden Rule Insurance. Call them for personal lines of insurance for home, auto, life, boat, and RV. And the best part is, when you bundle, you can save actual money. Golden Rule staff are educated and trained to ensure their customers have the very best service. Find personal lines of insurance that work for you. You can find them on Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Golden Rule Insurance Agency. Coverage you need, people you trust.
Attention all contractors, homeowners, and equipment enthusiasts. United Rentals has everything you need. That's right. And if they don't, they'll go to work to find it or order the piece of equipment that you need. With one of the largest fleets in the country, they carry everything from man lifts and telehandlers to skid steers and excavators. United Rentals not only rents, they sell used equipment as well. Looking for equipment service? Look no further than United Rentals to take care of your fleet. Take Highway 42 to Blue Ridge Road. United Rentals, helping you build the future.
You're listening to Camdenton Lakers basketball. KLOZ Eldon. It's the halftime show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to the Hy-Vee halftime report. I'm Denny Bunny alongside Jeff Parker. Got a raft of stats. Let's get to them.
Well, for the Lakers, Carson Vernon leading all scorers with 12 points. Next in line, Johnny Seamow, 10 points all in the second quarter. Denny, 10 for Johnny. Then we've got 8 for Oren Borbay. We got 5 for Alan Pogue. And 3 points for Brady Rapp. Now, Carson Vernon, I show him with 14 rebounds.
I'd say that's right.
And so we've got a double-double going there for sure. Okay, so now for the Yellow Jackets. They've only scored 19 points, Denny. But Boggs, who's their main shooter, he's got 7. He's only hit 2 threes.
Yeah.
No points in the second quarter for Boggs. Second quarter scoring for them was Bristol Burton with 4, Blake Kaufman with a bucket, Hyder with 1, and Matthew Boggs with 7 total, and that's all we got.
Yeah, not a lot going on. Offensively, Jeff, it just doesn't appear like they've got that pure shooter.
No, they don't.
Not to talk badly about the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, but they don't have this kid that's just going to get his feet underneath him, spread shoulder width, and have the right arc on the ball to go through the hoop. It's just they're kind of flinging it at it. They're not really pure shooters. Lakers, by contrast, have several. I mean, Dernan's going to get you a lot of work underneath, but he hit several free throws. Yeah. But you look at Pogue that can shoot the rock. Johnny Seamow can shoot the rock. Owen Borbay just beats people to the hole. I mean, there's several different weapons, and it's pretty balanced scoring when you look at it. 12, 10, 7, 5. That's you're getting everybody involved when you're doing that. That's what the benefit to the Lakers is.
And I do have to say our defense has improved dramatically from last year.
I think so.
And I know Lebanon's, like you said, the shooters maybe just don't have quite the right spin on the ball and the right height on their shots. But I will say this, they are getting pressured basically every shot. So,
you know, it's paid off. They were working on that in summer ball. And fortunately for my son, Daniel Edson was kind enough to let him scrimmage with the team and do some things. I said, how's it going? Man, all we do is defense. You know, that's no fun. You know, they all want to shoot.
Isn't that awesome?
But you've got to have the defense. So I think actually it's helped him in his game a little bit, you know, when he went back to Colorado, and he's having fun playing the game, but his coach has called him out in practice and said, watch Sam play defense.
Sure.
And he got that from Coach Edson.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Picked that up this summer,
great.
just the positioning and everything. And he uses him actually, you know, as a teaching tool just because of his positioning that he learned at Camdenton. So that's off to Daniel Edson. He's doing a nice job with these kids.
When you hold a team to 19 points in the first half, you're going to win a lot of those ball games.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
Good first half of basketball. Good first 5 games of the year. Lakers 3-1 on the season, and it looks like they're going to continue their winning ways here tonight as they're up 38-19, have doubled the score of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. And I don't know that the Yellow Jackets have enough firepower to get back in this one.
Well, with our defense, I think you're right, Benny. Absolutely.
Hey, I used to do something with School of the Osages called TP Talk. What's going on? What are we going to call this thing at Camdenton now?
I think
because you've got a lot going on you want to share.
Yeah,
so let's get to it.
Well, Laker news for
Laker
now.
news. All
until
right,
we
we'll
come
do
up
that.
with something else.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So I've got a lot going tonight. First, I want to start out with our Lady Laker basketball team. They had a slow start, but are working hard. They have a home opener this Monday against Osage at the gym in Camdenton. They recently played in the Grade 8 Rogers, Arkansas tournament and played Class 6 Central Little Rock State champ and played very well. Lost the game, but only lost by 6 points.
Okay.
All right, and their big scorer this year has been Madison Sikora with 13 points average and 6 rebound average. The ladies are working hard, and we're hoping for them to get in the winning column on Monday night against Osage.
There you go. Be nice to be home, won't it?
Yes. And now we've got the JROTC. Our junior ROTC program is one of the best in the nation. We have won several national awards. And right now, the program has an incredible year so far. The Raider team achieved an impressive second-place finish from the Raider National Competition at Fort Knox. Very impressive.
Let me see that.
Yes.
Look at what he's reading. Can anybody see that other than you? That's like bionic. That is the smallest type I've ever seen.
All right. Well, anyway. Okay, so that's JRTC. And you know what? I can't leave this one out.
Well, let's get it.
Speech and debate team. They're coming off a weekend in Lebanon. And they won the tournament, or the speech and debate here in Lebanon. They won many first place awards here in Lebanon last week. Coming up this weekend, it's going to be in Bolivar. So the speech and debate team's off to a great start, and they'll be in Bolivar this coming weekend. All right.
Well,
now,
take it easy on my Liberators, will you?
Okay, that's right. Now, I've got to, you can't mention Camdenton without the Pride of the Lake marching band.
Okay.
So let's go. Had a fantastic competition season this last fall. They traveled across the country, and they went to the Bands of America National Competition, which is an invitation only. The Pride of the Lake had a fantastic performance and featured a group on Fox 5 Media during the Grand Nationals performance. Storied history, great showing for our band. One of the best bands in mid-Missouri.
That's always good to see the kids doing well. And not to mention, Carson Durnan gets a baseball scholarship to Wichita State.
He signed today.
Who's out here playing basketball tonight. But great athlete, comes from a nice lineage.
His brother's there already. His brother's going to be a junior.
Older brother Cam is there. Yeah. Cade went where?
Cade went to TCU.
TCU, Not a bad gene pool on that Durnan side.
I got one more thing I got to mention.
Okay,
the
very good.
Camdenton wrestling team is 1-2 in duels. They suffered a couple losses, but their varsity is heading to Versailles for the weekend tournament. Let's get back to the game, Denny.
That ought to bring us up to speed, huh?
Yes, it does.
Thank you, sir. People want to know about that. We're getting ready to start the second half. It'll be Camdenton inbounding the ball from the sideline. 38-19 our score. Halftime show brought to you by Hy-Vee. And it'll be Alan Pogue with the basketball to start the second half. Over to Borbay. Borbay will set up the offense. Makes a nice little stutter step move. Gets inside. Nice reverse layup. Couldn't buy it. And the rebound comes down to Boggs of Lebanon. Boggs back into the forecourt. Shoots a three. Off the mark. No good. Seamow rebounds. Seamow in a hurry. Wants to run. Finds Borbay in the corner. Borbay drives baseline. Kick out. And Dickerson hits it.
Sophomore.
41-19. Nice find by Pogue. Oh, and a nice block by Seamow. As it appeared Ford had him beat. He came in from behind and swatted it off the glass. Durnan with another rebound. Gives it up for Borbay. Borbay to Pogue. Pogue between the leg dribble. Pulls up. 15-footer short off the mark.
Allen's having a little bit tough night tonight, but our seniors are picking him up. Carson's coming off limping.
He's got to stay on the court. Yeah, something's not right with Carson. He's noticeably limping. I hope it's not that knee impacting him.
Right.
Out in front, that's Kaufman with the basketball. Kaufman hands off to Thornhill. Thornhill gives it up for Huber. Huber, the kick out in the corner. No good. Rebound. Pogs. No good.
Dickerson.
And here's Dickerson with the board.
Nice. Eli had up high that time.
That's where you call timeout and get Durnan off the court. If he needs a break from a little tweak or something in his knee or ankle,
Such
you
a tough
don't
kid.
want to risk it.
Such a tough kid.
Borbay gets it into Durnan. Holds the ball. Gives it up for Pogue. In and out. No good. Tough shooting luck for Pogue. That was down. He's had 2 or 3 of those tonight.
Yep.
Boggs on the left side. Gives it to Thornhill in the corner. Goes baseline. Cut off there. And a little finger roll is good. 41-21. 20-point ball game. Dickerson back the other way. Strong to the rack. Couldn't buy it. Rebound comes down to Thornhill. Thornhill pushes it ahead to Huber. For Lebanon. Pull up 3. Short. No good. Rebound comes down to Pogue. Pogue in a hurry. To Durnan. Bam!
Carson Durnan with the flush.
Back the other way, and it's good. Not as pretty, but it's still effective. And Kaufman with a little reverse layup to avoid the block, and it's 43-23, just where we were last trip. But the jam certainly was exciting for Durnan. Durnan loses a handle on it. They get it back to Borbay. Bodies fly everywhere. Borbay! Little shuffle off the glass and good.
That's 10 for Owen. And Carson's coming off limping again.
Yeah. I'm limping just watching him dunk. That was a nice dunk. You knew it was coming. He was going to get ahead of the rest of the team sooner or later, and you knew it was going down. That was a jam. Big-time jam.
22-point advantage. I've never said that, Penny.
Edson is having fun with Durnan. What, you're hurt and you dunk? What? Wait a minute. You just jammed. I thought you were hurt and you're jamming the ball. Rebound comes down to the Lakers. Seamow out front. Gives it up for Borbay. Borbay will set the offense. Just into the ball game. Parker working the low post. Borbay drives the lane. No good. Parker tip out. Over to Dickerson. Check that wrap. And the 3 ball by Dickerson is good.
Eli hits another 3. That's 6 points for Eli.
48-23. Up to 25. 3 ball fired up the other way. No good. Rebound comes down to Huber. Huber to Boggs. Boggs at the top. Gives it up for Fort. Fort to Boggs for 3. Got it. There's your 3-ball shooter right there. And they're going to need him. Full timeout called for by the, and this is,
Here we go again.
You call timeout after a 3,
right.
You get a little momentum.
Right.
That's when you push the button.
The fans were going crazy there.
Yeah.
And then timeout.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get Uncle Mo to switch a little bit.
Right.
48-26, 22-point advantage for the Lakers. Back in 30 seconds. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
The season's over, and it's a great time to inspect your dock for any damage. Dam Steel and CWD Supply have everything you'll need to get your dock back to like-new condition. From cables and clamps to bumpers and structural integrity, they've got you covered. Make sure your dock is ready before another season takes the toll. Located right on D Road in Osage Beach. Stop by or call them today. Dam Steel and CWD Supply. Your trusted steel and dock people since 1982. Don't wait. Schedule your dock inspection now. This is Camdenton Lakers basketball. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Lebanon High School. Denny Bunny, Jeff Parker with coverage for you tonight between the Camdenton Lakers and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. We're in the third quarter, and our score, Lakers 48, Lebanon 26. Full court pressure now by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets as Borbay will try to inbounds. Rapp and Seamau in the backcourt will try and get open. They go with Seamau right back to Borbay. They've got numbers. Nice pass down to Dickerson. Couldn't buy it along the free throw, or the baseline, excuse me. And back the other way with Boggs. Boggs gives the ball up. Losing now back to Boggs for the shoot. The three ball, and the shooter starts coming to life here.
Yes, he did.
Boggs had a tough first half. And all at once, he starts shooting lights out. Ball taken away in transition. Lebanon making a little bit of a run here. Piercy with the basketball, gives it over right wing for Huber. And a little push and a bump inside.
Number 3.
It's going to be on Rapp. And Pogue comes in to settle things down right away. Checks in for Dickerson.
That's Brady Rapp's first foul.
You know, if nothing else, Pogue comes in into your lineup and you get a more calm approach.
Yeah.
He's been there, he's done that, and you're not so frantic. Nice reverse layup on the inbounds.
Nolan,
and here come the Lakers back the other way. Back to a 17-point game. Careful here. Borbay over to Rapp. Rapp comes to the top. Back to Borbay. Borbay head and shoulder fake. Into the lane. Hangs from 5. No good.
Johnny.
Seamau fights for the loose ball and picks it up. Controls it out to Rapp for 3. Off the back of the iron. No good. And a push is going to be called on Huber.
Yep.
Right in front of us. Pogue wound up with the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
.255 to play here in the third quarter. 48-31 our score. On the inbounds to Seamau. Jumper up, no good. Borbay comes away with a loose ball. And he'll back it out to midcourt. Restart the offense over to Pogue. Pogue with the basketball. Looking for a set. Finds Rapp. Rapp on the left wing. Comes back to the top and gives it up for Pogue. Pogue to Borbay. Borbay they're trying a little double high. And nobody's open. There's too much clutter in there. Ball batted away. They're trying to get it into Durnan. So much so that he's getting double teamed and they just swatted the ball out of there. So Durnan comes all the way out to half court. That's not his area. Borbay on the baseline, drives into the lane, loses the handle on it, and here come the Yellow Jackets. Fort with the basketball, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Rapp. Lakers want to run. Borbay in front to Pogue. Hangs, got it. Nice find by Borbay, and the finish by Pogue, and it's 50-31. Lebanon back the other way. Blocking foul called on Pogue.
Yep. That's his
and
first.
that'll put Huber at the line. Pogue's only first foul.
First foul. He's got 7 points.
You know, I think to his credit, what he does, just his court awareness and where he's at on the court, Jeff, is just plays to his advantage.
Yeah.
He doesn't chase. He's in position to make the play. That's probably why he doesn't pick up a lot of fouls. Rapp checks out. Dickerson checks in for the Lakers. First free throw for Huber was good, and it's 50-32. Huber eyes the second, and it's good. 50-33, 17-point ball game. Burton checks in for the Yellow Jackets, and Huber checks out. Full court pressure again by Lebanon. Dickerson gets it into Pogue, right back to Dickerson. Dickerson tries to hand it off to Durnan, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lebanon. It'll be Laker basketball with 1:45 to play in the third.
This is a possession, I think, Denny, that we need a bucket.
Seamow at the top. Goes right, spins into the lane, hangs, calls him for a travel. He did. Yep. Took an extra shuffle step in there. Lebanon hanging around. Jeff, it's not what you want to. I mean, if you're the Laker fans, you want to win by 30, of course, but even up by 17, this one's a long way from over. Boggs starting to find his range. Cut off there. Comes back up top now. Back to Boggs. Deep three. Wow.
He's feeling it.
Wow. Count the bucket. It's 50-36. And the official calls timeout to get the net down. That's when you know it's sweet.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
when that net wraps back up around the rim. Didn't hit a lot of rim. That was all net.
11 points this quarter for Boggs.
Cut it to a 14-point lead, and the full court pressure starting to affect the Lakers. I believe you got to get it in Bourbe's hands. Bourbe's the inbounds man, and Durnan goes deep. Cut off there along the baseline. Nice pass to Dickerson, and Dickerson is fouled. Or check that, Pogue, excuse me. .113 to play in the third. 50-36. Lakers will inbounds under their own bucket. Into Pogue. Pogue drives into the lane. Cut off there. Gives it up for Rapp. Rapp finds Pogue in the corner for three. Off the mark. No good. Rebound. Durnan flying through the lane. Kick out. Pogue off the mark. No good. Can't buy it. Under a minute left to play. And a quick run out the other way in the finish by Burton. A 12-point ball game. Pogue drives down the lane. Off the glass. Good, and he's fouled.
Big bucket to change momentum by Alan Pogue.
Back to 14. Pogue, one way or another, is going to do something good on the floor. He's been having a little tough shooting luck tonight. And comes down and just drives hard to the rack. Focuses, makes the bucket. Now he winds up at the charity stripe to shoot the bonus. Oh, what a great crowd here.
Great.
Lebanon and Lakers both. I mean, they brought it. This place is packed. I mean, for a high school gym of this size, there's a lot of people here. Pogue's free throw. Good. 53-38.
Alan Pogue now with 10.
Parker checks into the ball game, along with Rapp. Pogue will take a seat with Dickerson. Give them a quick blow before we start the fourth quarter. 15-point advantage for the Lakers. And it's Boggs, who has been on fire in this third quarter for Lebanon. Left side for Huber. Huber drives the lane, off the glass, and good. And it's a 13-point ball game. Full court pressure again. Bourbe driving through traffic, tries to dish it off to Parker down below. Ball's deflected, and here comes Huber again. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Seamow. Bourbe on the run out the other way. Nice.
So quick. So quick.
55-40. And that's the way the third quarter comes to a close with the Lakers up by 15. We'll have the final quarter in just a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Tired of settling for low CD rates at your bank? Lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. we offer some of the best CD rates in the nation. CDs make saving a cinch. They combine security with great investment returns. Don't miss out. Maximize your savings with a secure, high-yield CD. Check out our rates at fblake.bank and lock in a great CD rate today with First Bank of the Lake. Member FDIC. See bank for details.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri. Good night of basketball here. 55-40 after 3 quarters. Lakers with a 15-point lead, but don't go anywhere. It was as much as 25 in the third quarter.
Well,
and then Boggs got hot for Lebanon. Hit, 11 or 13?
He had 11. 11 in that quarter, 3 threes. And, he's single-handedly trying to bring the Yellow Jackets back into the game.
Yellow Jackets will inbounds to start the fourth quarter. There's 8 minutes left. Fourth quarter action being brought to you by Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. Let's have some fun. 8 minutes left to play. 55-40, Lakers by 15. That's Huber with the basketball out in front. Goes to his left. He's had success driving the basketball. They give it back to him. He drives back into the lane. Jump stop. Kick out. 3 ball on the way. No good by Fort. And here come the Lakers in a hurry. Borbay on the run out. No good. Durnan's follow is good. And it's 57-40.
Great putback by Carson.
Huber with the basketball. Kick out. And Boggs misses from the corner. Rebound, Huber, and a foul's called. Little push. It's going to go against Dickerson.
That's Eli's third.
Dickerson gives you that athletic kid on the floor. You know, he's always got a nose for the ball. He's always around it. It sends Huber to the line. He'll be shooting 2 shots. First one's good. 57-41. Huber will shoot the second. A lot of explanation from this crew tonight, isn't there? The officiating crew. I'm making sure everybody knows what it is. Second one for Huber's good. Knocks him down.
8 points for Mason Huber.
Thought the coach was going to call timeout again for Lebanon, but and he does. How about that? A little momentum. Calls a 30. 57-42. Lakers by 15. Back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
When disaster strikes, count on the one team that can restore your home and give you peace of mind. U.S. Disaster Restoration. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week emergency service. They're the team you can trust in one phone call. 573-552-1972. They specialize in water, mold, fire, trauma, and storm damage. 573-552-1972. A proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. U.S. Disaster Restoration. Look them up online and Facebook. Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back to Lebanon. Yellow Jackets trying to stick around in this one. Lakers up by 15, 57-42. 7:25 left to play. Full court pressure by the Yellow Jackets. Broken easily by the Lakers. Seamow. Shoot it, Johnny. Nope. Backs it out. Coach Edson right there saying, no. We're going to take our time here. We're up by 15. Head and shoulder fake. Haynes got it off the glass. Nice take. That's what Coach Edson asked for. Back it out, take him one-on-one, and he does so.
Johnny's so athletic.
Boggs with the basketball. Pulls up, 16-footer. No good. Rebound comes down to Dickerson. Loses his balance out of bounds.
Boggs' first miss of the half.
Is it really his first miss this half? Yeah. He's been on fire. Fort to inbounds underneath. Somebody's not paying attention on the weak side. Causes a foul. That's Coltman just into the ball game.
Is that on Dickerson? That's his fourth.
Yeah. It'll be on Dickerson.
That's 4.
You got to watch that weak side. I mean, and give Coltman some credit. He saw nobody was paying attention. He just snuck down to the baseline. Now he's at the free throw line. First one off the mark. Rapp checks into the ball game. For Dickerson, good minutes.
Yep.
There's a little bit of that football left over in Dickerson. He's been banging on people.
Just like his dad, Rhino.
Second one. Got it to go. Coltman hits 1 for 2. 59-43. Full court pressure broken easily. Lakers into the forecourt now, but trouble. Pogue's able to hold that ball in play. Gives it up for Rapp. Rapp comes back to the top. They're trying to get him to go to the timeout called by Coach Edson of the Lakers. Rapp can handle the rock. He put on a little dribbling exhibition, but he got too close to the sideline. Sideline really acts like another defender. Once you get over there, somebody can come in from the backside. They got you trapped, and that's what they were trying to attempt to do there. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here, Jeff.
Well, Carson Durnan leading all scorers with 18. And I've got him at 16 rebounds at this point, Denny.
So I believe every one of them.
Yep.
He has been walking in the rafters most of the night. How about that jam at the end of the first half? Wow, did he throw that thing down?
Was he baiting him a little bit with the knee?
I don't know. That's what Coach Edson was asking him, I think. He came to the sideline. He goes, wait a minute, you're limping a little bit. You're gimpy, and you go out and just throw it down.
Yeah.
It's great to be young.
It sure is.
Seamow will inbounds from the sideline and will go to Pogue in the backcourt and start the offense. Over to Owen Borbay. Borbay makes his move left, comes back to the top, setting the offense. Lakers, boy, he had Seamow on the block. All he had to do was thread the needle there, and he had him. Seamow on the right wing now. Head and shoulder fake, comes to the top. Back in the corner, shot up, and no good by Pogue. Tough shooting luck. Durnan, big board off the glass and good. 61-43, back to an 18-point lead.
20 for Carson.
On the low block now, Lebanon kicks it out for Boggs. Boggs shot up and good. There's your 3-ball.
Wow.
And you know, he came out this second half with more arch on the ball.
Yeah.
And he has been much more effective. Rapp into the forecourt, gives it up for Seamow. Seamow drives to the top of the key. Kicks it out for Pogue. Pogue's got to hit that one.
And he does.
Gets it to go. 64-46. He's just been trying to find the mark, and there it was, just all bottoms. And Pogue's good defense forces the ball out of bounds. Pogue goes, wait a minute, nobody touched that. He just threw it to a cheerleader.
Pogue's got 13, Denny. The quietest 13 points I've seen.
He had 5 at half.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long when you hit a couple threes.
That's true.
Fort throws the ball inbounds, and it's deflected on the inbounds pass. Borbay comes back into the forecourt for Camdenton. With 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to play, Lakers lead this one 64-46. Trying to make their record 4-1 on this young season. They're playing good basketball. Pogue in the corner. Throws it inside for Dickerson. Dickerson goes strong, but he's fouled on his way.
What an athletic play, Denny. Did you see that? He's got a guy holding him on his one arm.
Yeah, he was holding the defender off with one arm and catches it with his right hand and spins to the bucket. That's just pure athleticism.
Unbelievable.
Not bad for a sophomore, huh? They inbounds to Pogue. Pogue gives it up for Seamow. Seamow, nice move off the glass. Count it.
And one.
Seamow has got that nice stutter step. I mean, he'll start, back up, get everybody off balance, and then just blow by him.
14 points for Johnny.
66-46. Seamow trying to make this a 21-point lead. Welching into the ball game now for the Lakers at a guard. And free throw's good for Seamount. 67-46. Huber back the other way. Working against Dickerson. Tough defender Dickerson is. On the low block, back up top. Thought about it. Thought better of it. Huber on the left side. Trying to find Boggs. Boggs head and shoulder fake. Stops in the lane. Shot up no good. Rebound Dickerson. Deflected over to Durnan. And Durnan will set the offense. Going to get double teamed here. Find your guards. They give it up for Seamount. Seamount, head and shoulder fake. Gives it up for Pogue. Pogue will set the offense. Pogue is just as cool as the other side of the pillow, man. Nothing shakes that kid. Oh, long cross-court pass. Can't be corralled by Seamount, and they'll turn the ball over. Howell back into the ball game now for the Lakers. And Pogue will take a rest with 4:04 left to play, or going to the locker room. Something happened. Maybe he got a cut. Lebanon with the basketball. Hard drive, and a push is going to be called on Howell. That's called so often. When somebody beats you on the baseline and you're trailing the play, if he stumbles just a little bit, whether you touch him or not, they're going to call you for the foul because you're out of position. Lebanon Yellow Jackets going with some bigger players now off their JV squad, just trying to measure up inside. And timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. Couldn't get the ball in bounds. How many timeouts are they going to give Lebanon? Well, I mean, has he called 7 this half? It's called a bunch of them. I don't know that anybody's keeping track. We'll take a timeout since they did. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
KLOZ Eldon.
High-Tech Collision and Auto Body Repair, serving the lake for nearly 30 years. Always there for you. Towing 24/7. High-Tech has the best in complete collision repair. The lake's one-stop shop. Accidents are scary. Repairs shouldn't be. Proud to support Lake community and Camdenton and Osage football. Go Lakers, go Indians, go High-Tech.
High-Tech Auto Body and Towing. Body and Towing. Our quality keeps you on the go.
348-9070.
This is Camdenton Lakers basketball. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Lebanon High School. 67-46 is our score. Lakers by 21. Lebanon just exercised the timeout. I'm not kidding about these timeouts. I don't know how many he's called this half, but it's a bunch. I don't know how they can have any left.
I think Lebanon got it down to 13 points, Denny, and now it's back up to 21.
Huber to inbounds for the Yellow Jackets. And has to go backcourt. Boy, that was dangerous. That was almost over and back. And a foul in transit. On his way to the rack, it was Gottman. And not enough to put him at the free throw line yet. That was on the floor. So they'll run the old Kentucky inbounds play.
It was on Damarian Welchon.
Nice steal. Oh, good hustle on the inbounds. And a turnover. And the Lakers get the basketball.
That was number 2, Damarian Welchon on the defense for the Lakers.
Welchon, good quicks. Got to that ball in a hurry. Really created some havoc down there. Howell over to Welchon. Welchon down to Dickerson. Dickerson to Durnan. Durnan looks one way, backs in, and a travel call. I don't know about that one. There's some contact there. I thought they were going to call him for dipping his shoulder, but they get him with the travel. 3:34 left to play. Lebanon with the basketball. That's Huber entering the forecourt now. Check there by Dickerson. Goes left side. A lot of new players in the ball game here. Thornbill in the corner, back over to Huber. Where'd Boggs go? I don't understand why Boggs isn't in the ball game. Huber hits the layup, but Boggs had, 13 in the second half all at once. He's not even on the floor. Don't understand that one. That kid was hot. 67-48 now. Nice move. Johnny Seamow hard to the rack. Couldn't get the foul. And the rebound comes down to Huber. Huber taking over now.
Carson.
And last touch by Durnan.
Wholesale changes for the Lakers.
Love these. 2:51 left to play, up by 19. And they're going to bring in a bunch of kids that have been chomping at the bit to play all night on varsity. Bourbe's out there, Pogue's out there, so you've got some stability.
Right.
Rapp out there, along with Branson.
And Parker.
Long inbounds pass, stolen by Pogue. Pogue trying to set himself up to get the foul, and he does. And Pogue just waited for him to catch up so there would be contact. He was hoping he'd make the free throw, the layup, but he wanted to get to the free throw line.
Such a high basketball IQ, Danny.
Yep. He plays a lot of ball. First one is good. Got the shooter's touch. Front of the rim, backboard and down. 20 points separate the two. All Lakers tonight. And make it 21. 69-48 with 2:45 left to play. Lebanon with the basketball now, out front. A lot of their younger players in that we saw during the JV squad. Oops, threw it out of bounds. He just got in a little bit of a hurry. That was Gottman. Got tangled up inside and tried to find his outlet man on the wing and just threw it out of bounds. Lakers ahead by 21 with 2:30 left to play now. Bourbe at the top. Will set the offense. Taking his time. Gets it into Branson. Branson to Rapp. Rapp drives down the lane. Nice little shovel shot. Couldn't buy it. Rolled off the backside of the rim. It's a good looking move though. Seaman with the basketball. On the left wing, drives into the lane. Nice pass, down low, off the glass, and good.
Nice ball movement.
Is King with the bucket.
Evan King with his first two.
Under 2 minutes left to play. Bourbe kind of spreading things out a little bit. And now just drives down the lane. Saw an opening, and it's blocked out of bounds. More Lakers up off the bench.
Damarian Welchin back in for the Lakers. Along with Paxton Yall.
Yall trying to inbounds the pass. Finally finds Rapp at the top. Rapp over to Welchin. Welchin, nice move. Good quick to the rack. Couldn't buy it. Branson there for the board. And a push is going to be called against Lebanon.
Branson in great position underneath for that. Absolutely.
He's another one of those athletic kids like Dickerson that's just got a nose for the basketball. He's always going to be in the right spot. Yal trying to inbounds. Dumps it into Welchin. Welchin strong to the rack. Out foul. They'll shoot two. Excuse me, that was Parker.
Norrell Parker at the line. Looking for his first point of the night.
A little too strong off the back iron. No good. So the lead stays at 19 points, 69-50. Second one for Parker is good. Good for him in the scorebook. 70-50, 20-point lead. Here comes the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. In a hurry. Ooh, almost got away with the travel. I think he did get away with the travel. Strong to the rack. Nice move.
Put his shoulder down.
Gottman again on the hard drive and the finish. Rapp tries to thread the needle. Gets it across the key. Losing the handle on it. It's Parker. And Lebanon back the other way now. Gottman once again. Spin move off the glass and good. Taking Yal down. on his way. He just kind of laughs about it. He goes, well, I guess I was in his way. Right. No call. Oops. And a little push-off. It's going to be called against the Yellow Jackets.
22 is Jag. Go for it.
Go for it. 45 seconds left. That'll put Yao at the line, shooting a pair. First one for Yao, up and in and out, no good. Score stays at 70-54, 16 points separate the two with only 45 seconds left in this ball game. Second one, good.
Second point.
71-54. Here comes Lebanon. Gottman goes baseline once again. Ball blocked, but he's fouled in transit. Parker's going to pick up the foul. And Gottman will shoot two.
Norell's first foul.
Gottman is the offense right now for Lebanon. He's just kind of taken over. Give me the ball, I'll drive to the hoop. Free throw's good. Nice looking shot.
It's only 6 points for Gottman.
Second one is good.
All in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. 71-56, 15 points. 30 seconds left to play. Oh, Parker, hang on to the basketball. There you go. And now kind of a lazy pass, but nice move by Yao to retrieve that basketball. Back to Yao. Yao gives it up for Rapp. Rapp at the top with 15 seconds. Rapp's kind of the ball handler and loses the handle on it. Dives for the basketball. Gets it over.
Watson.
Now to Parker.
Nice win for the Lakers,
Kenny. Good win. Everybody gets to contribute. Getting in the late minutes. 71-56 our final. Lakers improved their record to 4-1. We'll be back with the post-game show coverage in just a moment. Stick around right here on Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com.
The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, honored supporter of the Osage Indians and Camdenton Lakers. Come in Monday through Saturday for the finest cuts, entrees, sides, sandwiches, and dinner needs. Always serving fresh hot ribs for Friday night lights. The Butcher Shop Catering, custom catering with our recipes or your grandma's. We cook to order. Customer service is #1 for any event, any size. The Butcher Shop behind Central Bank in Camdenton, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Aye, Captain, the seas of the Ozarks are too rough. Me and the crew can't secure the screens and railings. She'll never be installed right. She ain't sturdy, Captain. Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep, too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
Sold out crowd at Remax Arena at Lake of the Ozarks, and Winter Shelton's got 5 seconds left to win this deal. Can they pull it off? Inbound passes to Shelton at the top of the key. They try to double team him. Shelton crosses over the competition with some razzle-dazzle. 2, 1, he shoots the game winner, and it's Winter Shelton for the win!
Shelton is crushing it.
When buying a home or real estate, put the ball in Winter Shelton's hands for the game winner.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
Game analysis, stats, and more. It's Camdenton Lakers basketball, and this is the postgame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to post-game coverage between Lebanon and Camdenton. Dunny Bunny Jeff Parker going to be joined here shortly by Daniel Edson, the head coach of the Camdenton Lakers. Kelly Sport sponsors our broadcast booth, Jeff. They've been with us all year long through football and with basketball. And now we got a chance finally to talk to this guy about basketball instead of football. He's always on the sideline. Isn't that a fun little stool there?
You could have given me a heads up. Holy cow. That's a hike just to get up here.
Yeah, it is. You ought to be me.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Coach. 4-1 on this young season. Your team really is playing well together.
Yeah, and, nothing against what we've had the last 2 years. We finally, and it's not there yet, but we're finally really starting to develop a culture. And these guys are bought in. And, that is number one. I don't care what coach you ask. Number one step is buy-in. And these guys got it from top to bottom. Almost everybody got in the game. That's not what we try to preach. That's not what we try to do. We try to be successful because our practices are hard. Our guys are dedicated, and we just got to stay with it.
Yeah, and you preach defense all summer, I hear.
Yeah, we really try to take a all eggs in a basket type approach, and it was most certainly defense. We're still not there yet. If these guys are shooting as good as they have in the first 3 games, this is a whole different game because they did get a lot of open looks, good looks for them.
Right.
But we executed our game plan extremely well defensively, and I tell my guys, you play well defensively, offense is automatically going to click.
This post-game coverage is being brought to you by Winter Shelton Real Estate in Camden. A bunch of good guys over there, Coach. I know you got a lot of fans and a lot of good support this year. Probably a record number of sponsors for basketball in Camdenton. So congrats. Thank you for the help there anyway. Yeah. But I think people knew that this was going to be something special this year.
Yeah, without a doubt. And not to correct anything, those sponsors are for everybody. It's not just for basketball, but
sure.
We do have a great community support. Obviously, we couldn't do the stuff that we do without their support. I appreciate that. But this was great. And this is what I told the guys. We can't discredit how the magnitude of this game does really feel to those guys.
Right.
I've been here at Camdenton Laker playing at Lebanon, Boswell Stadium. It's a great atmosphere. I love playing at this place as long as we come out on top. But I just wanted these guys to know that it's a business trip. We can't play any higher or any more perfect just because it's Lebanon. We just have to play. And honestly, again, Hickman had our number the other night, but that's one of those you want back because defensively we just didn't play very well.
Well, a good crowd here tonight that made the trip from Camdenton. It was about a mix, really. Maybe 60-40 Lebanon, Camdenton Laker fans.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. And here's the thing, and this is my plea, I guess. Come to all the games, not just the rivalry. I get it. It's hard, especially during the week, Tuesday nights. That's tough. But these guys deserve it. I don't need it. These guys deserve it. And we got a lot of people that are extremely faithful to us. And I know, I 100% know that success brings that following. So, that's what we're doing. So I appreciate it tonight, just the coverage you guys bring. The atmosphere Lebanon brought as well. I've got mad respect for Coach Toombs on the other sideline. It's a rivalry between both hallways, but him and we really, I think, really like each other and bounce ideas off of each other, scouting reports, etc. So it's a fun little rivalry to have. So now, I don't know if you guys knew, there is a Highway 5 trophy for basketball, too. Now it's coming home.
Hey, good for you.
Yep.
Good for you.
Yep.
There's a lot of neat things that you've started. Jeff was alluding to the fact that you've got like a 4th-hour basketball session where you get you guys together and talk a little bit, just where you can have a minute during a school day where you can focus on some X's and O's.
Yeah, that's mainly for our freshmen to have an advisory time, but it is majority a lot of the basketball guys. So that opportunity, and my guys as well, we try to preach preparation. I don't care what job it is or sport it is. Preparation's key with Huddle and all the technology we have. We have the opportunity to figure out tendencies, techniques, strategies that teams have. Start picking up their play calls, jumping passes, stuff like that. So, that's another thing that we preach, obviously, preparation. Like I said, I don't care what career it is. If you're not prepared, you're never going to succeed.
Jeff, any questions for Coach?
I do. Coach, Carson Durnan was showing like he had a little limp going, and then he jammed one.
Yeah.
So was his knee better for the jam?
I'm not going to share what happened, but it had nothing to do with his knee. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, good.
It was kind of funny, though. He came to the bench, and you start smiling like, wait a minute, you come up gimpy a little bit, and then you go down and jam it. That's not all bad.
Hey, how about Carson Durnan?
20 points. 20 points.
20? Yeah, I felt like 60 because I felt like we went to him so much. But Here's the thing, guys, and I'd be a fool to just mention Carson Durnan. He had a great night, but Owen Borbay is playing out of his mind, really controlling our team as far as the floor general and the offense. Alan Pogue's starting to step up a little bit more and more. Johnny was in his head. You could tell. They didn't even guard him on the three-point line. I've never seen that, but that was a strategy of theirs because he hasn't shot well, and he instantly got in his head, and I talked to him. We got out of it, and tonight was a whole team win. Eli Dickerson's all over the place playing defense for us. Brady Rapp comes in and hits big free throws, hits three-pointers, plays defense, Paxton Yao, all the guys. And I'm going to fail to mention people, but it's a team win, and it feels way better than it has the last couple of years, just being honest.
Parker had good minutes along the way, coming in at the right time and helping the cause. So.
Norrell? Yeah, Norrell Parker.
Yes.
And he hasn't seen a whole lot of time yet this year, and it's hard for me to tell a 14 to 18-year-old kid, your time's coming. Just be patient. Stay the course. There's going to be a chance for you all the time. It's hard to get that message across, but I think we're starting to realize this was a big win, guys. This was a big win for us. They're a heck of a team. Record doesn't say so, but they've played some tough matchups the first 3-4 weeks of the year. So we got to carry this momentum, and we'll get Marshfield and Salem next week, and then we're off to play against Bolivar in the blue and gold. So we need all the momentum we can get.
Well, I'd say you're off to a good start. 4-1 on the young season. Coach, thanks for stopping by as always.
I appreciate your guys' coverage. Our guys, it really means a lot to me. The guys might not understand it, but any support for our kids, I really appreciate that, guys.
That's Daniel Letson, head coach of the Camdenton Lakers, who runs his record to 4-1. It's got a lot of good things happening now with this Camdenton Laker basketball team. Jeff, you see it coming. You want to run down some quick stats. We got to get out of here. They're going to turn the lights out.
We got to mention Carson Durnan, 20 points and probably 18 rebounds, Denny.
Would you mind mentioning him again? He's going to be the Mills & Sons Insurance Trusted Choice Player of the Game.
Player of the Game.
I think we're in agreement on that.
I'm definitely in agreement with that. But no, we've got Oren Borbay, who had 16. Johnny Simo, 15.
Seeing Borbay's work, that was quiet.
15. Yeah, 15 Borbay, 15 Pogue. 6 Dickerson.
Yeah, you're coming up with about 90 points, brother. There was a guy I played with in college, and he always
got 71, right?
I swear I had like 20 one night, and I think they gave 12 of them to him. Yeah, then he had 8. Okay, we'll take it, whatever.
And for Lebanon, the Noah Boggs came in and shot 13 points in the second half and was at lights out, and almost brought them back.
Yeah, he did.
And they went, it went from 25 points to 13 because of Boggs. Yeah, we got a little nervous, I think.
You did. I was good.
I got a little nervous.
I was good. You give me 20, I'm good. Yeah. In the fourth quarter, you give me 20, I'm okay.
Anyway, so a great night for the Lakers, and like Coach said, big win.
Yeah.
Big win for them, and the future is definitely bright.
For Maya back at the studios, Ricky Smith, our producer. Jeff, that was fun, man. Let's do it again next week.
Let's do it.
We will see you right here on MoSportsZone.com and listen in on Mix 92.7 Sports.